Welcome to Cigar City Radio, episode number 34. I'm your host, Randy Ojeda, and making the magic happen, Mr. Jason Solanes.
I like to braid it into cornrows and show off.
I don't even know what to say to you anymore.
You
I
don't.
don't even want to look at you. Honestly, I don't even want to look at you right now.
Oh, you'll look. Oh, you'll look.
For more episodes, head to cigarcityradio.com or subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or whatever your favorite podcast app is. Just search for Cigar City Radio. You can also connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and on all those networks, our username is Cigar City Radio. Before I tell you about our guests on this episode, I just want you to know that this band is on the Cigar City management roster, so while we're definitely biased, we wouldn't be managing them if we didn't truly believe in their music, and they wouldn't be on this show if we didn't think that you should be listening to them too. Our guest on this episode is Brooklyn-based surf noir garage psych band Fruit and Flowers. They really are one of the hardest working bands we've ever come across. This year alone, they've played almost 50 shows, and not just in Brooklyn, but all over the country. And after non-stop shows, Fruit and Flowers is finally ready to release their debut EP, Drug Tax, which comes out June 30th on Little Dickman Records. If you can't wait until then, the band just released the lead single from Drug Tax, the exuberant Out of Touch. You can stream Out of Touch on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and everywhere else you get music. And you can pre-order the Drug Tax vinyl now on Bandcamp. We'll also play it for you at the end of the episode. Also, if you're in Brooklyn, don't miss Fruit and Flowers at our official Northside Festival showcase June 8th at Gold Sounds. That's Noche Buena Northside. For everything else, head to fruitxflowers.com. So here it is, episode 34. So, Fruit and Flowers from Brooklyn, New York. You had quite the journey getting over here to South by Southwest. Anybody want to tell us about that?
Yeah, it was just like a kind of little bit of a comedy of errors surrounding a winter storm that supposedly was going to be a little worse than it actually was, but we made it.
Yeah, but it took, almost like a full day of traveling for you guys to do that?
It took a full day of traveling and convincing some airport people that we just really needed to get to Texas.
Yeah.
But it was actually really funny because, we got kind of late to the airport, but we got...
That was all my fault.
It was all fault.
It's all my fault.
But
What happened, Anna? What did you do?
No comment.
No comment. Off the record.
New York traffic, you can...
No, you're done. You're done.
But the funny thing is that we got to the wrong terminal. Like, we were already late, really late, but we realized we were in the wrong terminal.
Oh, man.
So the scene was really funny because we were all running with our gear.
Yeah, it was kind of
Taking
like
the
the
air
scene
train.
from Home Alone.
Yeah. They were running through the airport.
I was waiting in the plane for you guys the whole time.
Yeah,
she
Lizzie
was-
got there separately ahead of time,
Yeah.
and she was just like at the gate waiting.
Lizzie's just-
I don't even know who to stay with in Austin anymore. Like, I
Just
guess I
shaking
have
her
friends
head.
there. I could call somebody.
And
I'm
there
gonna
was...
go to Austin
there-
alone right now.
There was that moment where Caroline said, like, no, guys, you go without me. I cannot keep running. She was like,
I was like, I'm about to injure something because we had all these
So
bags and we
we
paid
didn't
to
have time
check
to
them,
check it.
but they wouldn't check them for us because
We were too late.
it was within like a half hour of when the flight was going to take off. So we were just like running through the airport with all of the bags.
So you were just like, go. Just
Caroline,
leave me. Just
Caroline is not a light packer.
I saw your bag. It's pretty
Usually
pretty
carries two at
ridiculous.
all times.
I actually have 2 right now, but they're miniature.
That's not a miniature. Your patchwork bag. That's not miniature.
Yeah. No
matter
It's
how
just
small the
it's
bag
regular
is,
size.
It's just crammed full of
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
alright.
have this little black.
Exploding.
Fair. That one's certainly not miniature.
So
Well,
let's
anyway.
let's bring it back a little bit for the listeners. So
It's
fruit and
yeah.
flowers. How did you guys meet? I actually don't know this.
Well, 2 years ago, during South by, I was like, that's it. I'm tired of joining other people's bands. I want to find people and do the thing from the ground up and just build it together. That'll be awesome. And my boyfriend at the time, Shaw, who plays in Starlight Girls, he and I have been doing a lot of collaborating and songwriting together. And he was like, I just really want to drum, even though he's a guitar player. And I was like, sweet, be the drummer. And he was like, great. And so we started writing songs. Then I met Lizzie at a show. And I was like, hey, like, you don't play music, do you? And she was like, yeah, I do actually. And I was like, oh, cool. Because like we should get in a room and play together then. And she was like, yeah, okay. This is how I remember it.
So so Caroline and Lizzie, the bond was formed.
We met at a Shark Muffin show.
You met at a Shark Muffin show. How fitting.
It was like the first show I've ever really gone to in New York.
Oh wow, I didn't know that part.
Yeah. I don't remember any others, so
Wow.
I was new to the scene.
And so then it was me and Shaw and Lizzie, and then Shaw met Anna.
Well, I had known Shaw for a few months, but we were just like friends, and we're like, yeah, we should play music together sometime, this and that. And I got dinner with him like a month and a half or something before Northside Fest. And I was in another band at the time. I had a band called City Mice, and
The legendary City Mice.
I don't know if it's I think it's only legendary if people know about it. I think that's
That's how it works.
So anyway, so City Mice didn't have a Northside show, and Shaw was like, well, I've got this brand new band, and our very first show is going to be Northside show. And I was like, oh, I'm jealous. You need another guitar player? And he was like, yeah, what are you doing Wednesday? And I was like, are you sure that's cool? And he was like, yeah.
Well,
you're coming
yeah.
to practice Wednesday. And I
Yeah,
was like,
and that was also really
okay.
funny because then we got a text message from Shaw being like, "Hey, this girl Anna, she's amazing. She's a great guitar player. She's coming to practice on Wednesday." And like we were like, "Can we like meet her first? I mean, I'm sure she's great." And he's like, "No, just trust me. Just trust me. You're gonna love her. It's gonna be great."
Yeah.
And so she just like showed up, and then the four of us.
Finished all of the songs before our show, which was
Yeah,
like
so then we like
month
wrote. So
later.
then we like wrote and tried to get as tight as humanly possible, like 6 songs.
Yeah, in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just practiced like 3 or 4 nights a week and recorded for like a month straight, and it was like, and we just Anna built the website, and like we just did all the things like real quick.
So where did you find this crazy guy?
The internet.
That was my doing.
The internet?
No,
Craigslist?
just
You found Jose
I
on
used to work
Craigslist?
with this girl named Maria
That's so
Jose
good.
at a coffee shop, and she's from Colombia, and she knows Jose. And Shaw was wanting to put his energy and efforts into other
Virtual
things.
reality.
Yeah.
What?
He's always in a virtual reality.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's
But-
he's
So
True
he's
story?
got a fantastic career building for VR.
yeah,
That's
and he
cool.
actually records virtual reality and augmented reality music videos and stuff like that
Yeah,
as well.
that's the future, man.
I think he's working with St. Vincent right now,
Yeah.
too. So
Sweet. Good
that's
for him.
Good for
Yeah,
Yeah,
good for-
Shaw.
Shout out to Shaw.
Way to go.
So there are definitely no like hard feelings about the partying. It was
Yeah,
sort of,
no.
like,
It was really exactly the right fit for everyone. And then Jose like came. He was the first drummer. We played with like probably 15 different drummers over
No,
like 2. Well, you
There's
weren't
5.
there.
It was like,
Was it 5?
No,
I feel like-
Anna and I got together with a
I feel like
bunch
it was
of.
10.
so it was like Spinal
It was
Tap
at
esque,
Oh,
like
yeah?
just rotating through
10
drummers.
before?
We got together. Well,
Jose's like, oh,
Jose's like,
okay.
what?
I didn't know that part.
It was a bunch.
anyway, and we were like, that guy.
Yeah, but they made a post. They posted something on Facebook, and Maria, my friend, tagged me on the post. And the same night, I went to the space to meet them and to practice. And,
It was perfect.
it was good.
Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah,
and
but-
all the vibes were just right.
Yeah, and we were like, well, maybe we should, because like it's like
Out of due diligence, we were like, maybe
Yeah.
we should.
go ahead through the process and like jam with all these other people who
That we
said
said that
Yeah,
they could.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
like, but
But
Jose
it's
like
like,
knew the songs already before even knowing the songs.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
He
got
was just,
that-
it was
that
just
feel
intuitive.
before
It
hearing.
just fit, you know? Yeah, that makes sense. And so,
And then he's played like 70 shows with us. Since
yeah,
then.
I was going to say, so
and we were like, you're coming to practice Wednesday, and he
Yeah.
was like, okay.
so you were one of Oh My Rockness's top hardest working bands in New York City. Number 2,
of,
just
yeah.
missed the number 1
Oh,
seed.
yeah.
Screw you,
Thick
Thick.
Yeah, no, we love
they,
Thick.
they
We love
deserve
Thick.
Yes,
that.
yes,
They
They
really did, and I think they were ahead of us by like 10 shows or something. So they, it wasn't like a close call there. They
Yeah.
It
So,
took the
they had it.
so
done.
when did that train start rolling? Like, when did you start just playing show after show after show?
Well,
From the beginning.
right from the beginning?
pretty much from the beginning because like we love that was another thing. Shaw was like, I only want to play a couple shows a month, and Anna and I were just like, no, we want to play
Every show.
all the time. Not every
All
show, but a lot of the
but
shows.
pretty much all the shows.
Yeah. You wanted to do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was working a full-time job at the time, and that wasn't.
Probably wasn't. It wasn't a good long term.
Yeah, it wasn't a long-term sustainable.
Yeah.
Well, and we knew we wanted to tour too, so like that's why we got the bus.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Or the
Yeah. The van. The
Yeah.
special van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's a bus. It is quite the bus actually. Jason and I were introduced to the bus this week and
Sylvia.
got to spend
Sylvia.
Sylvia?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Sylvia. I forgot your name. Sylvia the bus. We got to experience a day in the life of Fruit and Flowers, who after taking over New York City with their rockin' shows have now started to take over the world. Or the country first.
the country
The
first.
Country first, world next, universe after.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
like the game.
Yes,
oh my
like the
God,
game.
That was an amazing.
Shout out to Eduardo, man.
and his amazing game called Everything.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yes, it's coming out like this week. I think.
Yeah, that's so cool. So, first tour with the bus was a co-headlining tour with Ex-Girlfriends, right?
No.
Or
That was
did you-
actually our first tour with the bus.
Coming
Last
back
year.
from South by
Oh, coming back from South by.
It's our bus anniversary.
Bussiversary.
Bussiversary. Yeah.
Yay.
Fantastic.
We actually bought that bus probably 4 days before we left for South by last year, and we had like a certain amount of money set aside, and we'd been looking at all these vehicles, and we just like really needed a miracle, and the miracle happened.
Yeah.
So we called Sylvia our miracle bus until about like 6 months later when she started like being a real brat, and then we stopped calling her a miracle bus for like. We let her cool off for a minute, and now she's like back to being the miracle bus
back
again.
to being the miracle. That's cool. You guys have referred to me as your miracle
I was just
manager,
about to
and now
say.
I'm a little like disappointed that I'm lumped
We
in with
have-
Sylvia.
No, but you guys go together as a
Okay,
team.
all right,
so you
okay.
have to.
Are you
have
really?
to.
Are you really disappointed
No,
to
I'm
be
not.
lumped in
Actually,
with
that's
Sylvia?
true.
Though?
Sylvia's
Because
pretty
she's
pretty
kind of
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, that is a good point. That's a good point.
She's our silver spaceship.
Yeah. So now this year is the year of touring and the year of exploring the country because you just
yeah.
finished this West Coast tour, and now after South by you're going
Ex-Girlfriends.
with Ex-Girlfriends, and now after South by you're going up to the Midwest and then back east.
Yep.
With our buds Big Bliss.
Big Bliss. Yeah, got shows in Chicago, Ohio, Minneapolis.
Yes, so stoked to hit
All
all
those
these
are
And these are all-
new cities for me. All
Yeah.
of them. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, these.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
You're going to be experiencing a lot of these places for the first time. What amazes me about Fruit and Flowers is that you've come so far. You know, you've done so much without actually really putting much music out into the world.
That is partially by accident, but a happy accident. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
cool with it. That I think.
Yeah. Because right now there's a couple songs on Bandcamp and SoundCloud, and everybody tells me that they're like, why I can't find them on Spotify? Like, why can't I listen to them on Spotify?
know.
My,
You know?
my like aunts and uncles are always like, so when can we hear your music? And
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't. Sorry, guys.
Well, they can hear it soon because the new record is coming out, Drug Tax, the EP.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I mean, I'm obviously biased, but it's one of the best records I've heard in a long time.
Aw,
You know, it's
Thank
just
you.
like
Thanks.
your songs and your tunes just work in such a way that it's like, you know, you have this energy and power, but there's also just this beauty and the harmonies, and this actual songwriting is so solid
Oh.
that I just can't wait for this record to come out.
Me neither.
Can't wait. We can't wait.
Yeah.
June.
How long have you been working on Drug Tax?
Oh my God,
Our
so
whole
long.
band career so far.
A year
Yeah.
and
More than a year.
a year and a half.
Writing the songs and developing the songs since we became a band. So for me, I feel like we've been working on it all along. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, of course, but our 2-year
actually
We
recording.
actually
the thing.
started
Yeah.
recording it. We put the tracks down, the first like recordings of them in
was in
January,
February,
last year.
February,
January,
yeah.
I think.
January 29th.
Okay.
Jose's got the date down.
All right. All right. At Thump, with our good friend John Thayer.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi,
who
John.
did a fantastic job engineering, and did the first mixes as well. And then George.
Yeah, George Harris from
did a
Creative World Recording in Largo,
incredible
Florida.
job,
Yeah.
finishing
Yeah,
finishing
he did a
mixes
fabulous
and,
job.
and mastering.
Yeah.
Dude, he was into it too, man. Like
Unbelievable.
we were hanging out in the studio with him. He was just like, he loved everything that you guys were putting out. It was like,
Well,
you know,
that's
He was picking up what we were putting
he was
down.
picking out what you were putting down. He actually said that he doesn't, hopefully this doesn't piss off any of his other clients, but he said he doesn't usually get to work on music that's that cool as Fruit and Flowers, and that's not anything against his clients. 'Cause he's got an
Yeah, I
amazing.
mean, like, we're pretty
basic-
cool.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you
we're
guys are
super cool.
You guys, no, it's like you exude coolness. I think is the thing.
Oh God, have you met us?
Yeah. And yet somehow you. And what's cool about it is that you're all very different people. You know, like everyone in this band has their own thing going on, and I think that's what kind of comes together to make something really special.
Yeah, we definitely all balance each other's qualities in interesting ways.
Yeah. That's one thing I noticed too when we were getting mix notes back on the record is like everybody would have very specific notes, and then Jose was just like, yeah, those drums sound good, you know. The drums sound fine. Yeah.
oh,
Jose had some specific drum feedback too.
Yeah, no, you did. I'm
It was very onomatopoetic. Less of a puh and more of
More
a
the,
pa.
yeah, more, less poo, more pa. You know, but it's funny though because every drummer has their own language where they're
Yeah.
like they speak the way their drum sounds. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm all about the Tom Boom, Debbie Boom. You know, the drum
Yeah.
roll, boom, 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 boom. You know,
yeah, pretty good at that.
yeah, Tom Boom, Debbie Boom. See, I can do mouth drums. I cannot do real drums. I'm the worst drummer in the world. I actually feel like I'm Cuban. I'm half Cuban, half Dominican, and I lack rhythm at times.
How did
And
that happen?
I don't know, man.
Nah,
I don't know.
it is in there. You just have to
it's
find
there.
it.
I have to,
you know.
well, see,
Yeah.
see, I play bass, so it comes out on the bass guitar where I can
Oh.
blend melody and rhythm.
Yeah.
The most important instrument, Caroline, is the bass. Did you know that?
I know.
It is. It's the thing that holds the foundation and the glue together.
Yeah.
Without the bass, you would really feel it. Like you would know that there was
That's
no
true.
bass.
That's
you
very
know?
true. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
when I see there's a lot of kind of garagey duos coming around
Yeah,
lately.
with no
I feel
bass.
like with no bass or with a guitar tone that's like too bright
Yeah.
or something, and I'm just like, man, where's that middle?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
have it.
then you have cases like White Stripes where the guitar playing is so good that
Yeah, you don't even need the bass.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
some really good low end tone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Or like
You
Hockey
have to
Dad
do it
knows
really
how
well.
to,
yesterday.
You have
yeah,
to do
knows
it.
how to fill it
Or
out.
one of my favorite bands, Mr. Gnome. They're a two-piece. They don't have a bass, but they definitely fill out that space really,
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
So your songwriting, you guys write all the songs together?
Yeah.
Or is it like somebody comes in with an idea and then you go from there?
Yeah, I mean we're all
Most of the
songwriters,
time-
so like
yeah, most of the time everything's all.
I like how recently most of the songs come from jamming, like we just warming up and suddenly somebody throws something interesting, so we start working on that.
Yeah.
Fleshing it out.
Either we're all together and we just like maybe someone throws out like a guitar melody and then like we figure it out from there, or we'll like write something while waiting on someone for practice.
oh
Like,
yeah.
we're here.
That's
What do we
happened a
do
Yeah, you
now?
just jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, all right, let's
Let's write
write.
a
Let's
song.
write until they get here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Person shows up and it's like,
Yo, whoa, we have a new song. Here, learn it real quick.
yeah.
Yeah. But that's the key, because honestly, like, it doesn't matter what genre you are or what type of music you're playing. If the songs aren't there, then what are you even doing? You gotta have strong songwriting.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we have like an overabundance, or no, it's not an overabundance, but an abundance of songwriters in the band.
Yeah.
Jose too has like a very good sense of
Where things should go.
yeah, arrangement. and-
Yeah, arrangement.
Thank you
flow.
guys.
Yeah.
Jose's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take all the compliments, no big deal. So
Jose's personality is devilish. That's
Devilish,
his.
that's where-
his.
Yeah, we used to
Ooh,
call
yeah.
him. We have saint names. We used to call Jose Saint Sweetheart, but that was just when he didn't
was
know
before-
enough
That was
English.
that was
to-
also because
to
he
be
wasn't
the-
speaking English
yeah.
as well as he does now, so we didn't know.
We didn't know.
You didn't know what was lurking behind
It's
those.
flip mode.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't know Jose's flip mode.
Yeah.
He's just shrugging.
I gotta worry about Jose now. I gotta
Shrugging
keep my
and
eye on
grinning.
him. Oh man. So what are you most looking forward to from this next tour?
Oh man,
man.
just like seeing all the bands I love, like discovering new favorite bands just from like playing a show or whatever.
I'm excited to play some cities that we've never played before. We have like some really good friends that helped us set up shows on this one, and then Big Bliss, who we're touring with, they had some really good friends set up shows for them.
Yeah.
So it's just like expanding the beautiful community of the music world land we
family.
live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel excited and happy to be able to show like some of my hometown friends kind of what I've been doing.
Yeah, you just played a hometown show like last month in Amarillo, right?
Yeah, it was nice.
What was that like?
It was nice. It was kind of emotional and weird for me, like nostalgic and just like, oh wow, this is so bizarre.
Did you play at a venue that you had gone to?
Yeah, we played this coffee shop that is like the coffee shop.
Yeah, it's the
So-
one in Amarillo.
Well, I mean, there's more, but like it's the cool one.
It's the hip one.
and it's
yeah.
on 6th Street. You know how
Yeah.
6th Streets are.
Yeah, I feel like 6th Street is just cool in every city.
that a
like,
thing?
Yeah, 6th Street here in
We're on
Austin
6th
is
Street.
crazy. Yeah,
Just right down there.
Yeah, it's off of Route 66 too. Like there's a bunch of signs. It's like a connection to I don't know.
6th Street on 66.
Yeah.
Speaking of devilish.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. and then-
Oh, wow.
I thought it was great because there were like people that were coming up and they were like, we knew Lizzie like when she was, like we've been wanting to see her play, you know, and now it's like, oh damn.
Yeah, there were people
All
who
grown
were
up.
like, "We knew it
Yeah.
would be good." I think your grandma Lizzie was like, "Oh, I knew it would be good, but I didn't know it would be that good." I was
My
like,
dad's
"Oh."
gonna come to our show in Oklahoma.
Oh, awesome!
Oh,
Oh man,
so
a friend of
sweet.
mine that I've known since I guess I was in middle school. He was in elementary school. Is set up that show for us.
Nice.
So
Wow.
pretty badass. It's like real old school homie.
Yeah, but that says something, I think, about the kind of person you are, the kind of people that you all are, that you can call upon these friends from way back when and still have like a connection and
That's
build
kind of
something.
one of the most fun things about traveling is that you get to be like, wait, I'm gonna be in town. I get to like get in touch with people I wouldn't even like think about.
Yeah.
And then it's like all of a sudden you get it's all like glue. It's like you get to like reinforce all these like
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's another thing that just kind of in general that's awesome about Fruit and Flowers is you're very, you know, there's been times where I'm like, okay, you guys are being too nice to everybody. Like you're all about helping other people and putting stuff out into the world. I shouldn't say you're being too nice, but you know how it is. It's like you give a lot to others, and I think that will come back.
It's
tenfold.
it's the way I don't know. It's a tough life path that we've all chosen, you know, and I feel like we all need to help each other as much as we can.
Yeah.
You know, it's rough doing this.
It is. It's not for everybody. You
I'm
know,
having a great time.
There's no
Yeah, it is fun.
there's no reason to
Well,
like
it's rough.
it is.
there's no reason to not be like helpful and friendly.
Of course.
Like stable incomes, having that would be cool.
Yeah.
Having what, money?
Stable income.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Stable income.
Yeah. What is that? Yeah.
But actually, we are really fortunate because right now all of us are working as independents, and that's a thing. Like like having
Yeah.
the chance of focusing like most of our energies on this is something.
Yeah. Not everybody gets that
yeah.
opportunity to really like travel and
yeah,
do the things
people
they wanna
always
do.
ask me like, what do you guys do? Like, do you have like actual work? And we do, but like the fact of having this, like being able of like being flexible with our times and stuff is really, really good, I think.
And hopefully we can go to Colombia sooner than later. I
Yeah.
know, like, Jose has so many friends from Colombia. I had no idea you knew everyone in Colombia.
Every person in Colombia.
But yeah, it's like, it doesn't matter what city we're playing in, or even
Jose
how
has friends coming.
how many shows we play in New York, which is a lot. There's always like, oh, my friends this, my friends that, and like there's like a few characters that like Juan or other people that'll like come through. Hi Juan. But then there's like always other ones that like I've never met before, and it's like, oh, we're just in town for the weekend
Yeah.
from Colombia.
Yeah, you had a bunch of people at the show last night. Like They were chanting otro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good feel when the
Yeah.
song when we're done with
Yeah.
the set and everyone's like, wait,
Yeah, everybody
no,
wanted more last night.
more songs, please.
Yeah.
And we were like,
The
I don't.
sound girl's
the sound
like,
girl, she was like, no.
No. We were already running
Behind
behind. It was
schedule,
like,
behind
yeah.
schedule.
Yeah, Randy was like, sure, I think, yeah, I guess.
I wanted to hear more.
Yeah,
personally.
okay.
That's
And
what
then,
it was.
but Grace, the very excellent sound lady, was like, I don't think so. Mic's
Yeah,
off.
we gotta have respect for like good sound ladies too, because like there aren't as many sound
Sound women.
sound ladies, and especially the ones that are like so chill and cool and,
And
very
actually
talented.
very good.
Yeah.
She
She
was
was good.
phenomenal. We've said multiple times that she was the real MVP of the night. Because she held it down for 14 bands,
Yeah.
11 hours,
Really good.
and was killer. So
Yeah,
kudos to that.
that's awesome.
Well, we're pretty much out of time. So any final things you guys want to say to the Cigar City Radio listeners? We're going to become very familiar with you over time. I know that that's true.
Well, I just want to say that, like, you know, we're in Austin right now, and this city is really near and dear to my heart, and I'm really glad that we get to, like, hang out and get to know the city together, and that small communities, keeping them together and talking about real issues and stuff is really important, and so hopefully we can do some more of that in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's your fade out,
Well, right on.
Out of
Thanks
Touch
for coming
by
by, guys.
Fruit and Flowers.
You're on the land.
Yeah, I can do the jazz drums.
Cigar City Radio.
Cigar City Radio.
City Radio. Radio.
Okay.
Without the bass, you would really feel it. Like you would know that there was no bass.
Virtual reality.
Yeah.